this is a great reason why to go to Orlando. Something that we talk a lot about is, one of the pillars to a successful real estate career is associating with the right people, and I am who I am today because of the people on this webinar. 100%. Like the people here have impacted me more as a leader and as a businessman than anybody else in the world. And so I wouldn't be doing these things. I wouldn't own a brokerage today if I hadn't met these people, right? I wouldn't even thought about that. Why own a brokerage? All I ever heard was, oh, it's a headache. You don't want to do it, And so associating with the right people, and I think that's very critical in a time like this, in uncertain times, getting around people that are further down the road, more successful, have already been there, done that. Oh my gosh, what a shortcut to success, to just be around the right people.
So many golden nuggets there, Nick, the whole brokerage thing. I remember Todd posted on one of the private realtor groups. He posted, hey, how many here in this Facebook group have even thought of like having your own brokerage versus having a job as a realtor? And Todd, if you remember, we got a whole bunch of people responding, oh, I think it's a hassle. I think there'd be all this liability. They had all these perceived negatives when the truth is none of them have ever investigated it. It's just like so many of our decisions are based on hearsay, what we've heard someone else say. Well, usually it's the brokers saying that, hey, Nick, you don't want to be a broker because I'm the broker, right? I don't want you to be the broker. Oh, there's lots of liability. It's going to be a hassle. It's a lot of work. It's not worth it. That's the kind of responses Todd get. But you know what? That's how we make a lot of money is we do the opposite of what the masses think, right? The masses believe that selling real estate is a poorly paid job. They believe it's hard. They believe it's 7 days a week. They believe you have to chase buyers and sellers and cold call and door knock. That's what real estate is about. That's what they believe, right? Realtors are brainwashed to believing that's just the nature of the business. I'm miserable. Everyone else in my office is miserable too. And that's the deal, right? So we just want to show everybody there's a different world in real estate operating in your marketplace. And we want to open your eyes to the possibilities. So what Nick's saying is he met people that he became friends with, and he listened to his friends and he watched them carefully. And you know what happened? Nick saw the opportunities and he started to believe in himself. Why? Because he believed in his friends. He met people, he became friendly with them. They shared with him. And it's nice, Nick, to be able to open up with all of your, all the thoughts that we have, right? Like you could do that with your friends. You guys might not do that with Todd and I, but let's say you became really friendly with Nick. And you're like, hey, dude, look, here's how I'm thinking. I'm scared about this, or I'm concerned about this, or the guaranteed sale program's got me freaked out, or I don't know what to do. There are no bad questions, right? If Nick was your friend, he'd say, look, I felt the exact same way. Here's the self-doubt I had. Here's the questions. Everything that you guys want to know is already being done by Nick and by Nancy and by Kristen Stampini and by everybody that you're going to be meeting at the conference here, Tracy King, everything you want to do, they're doing it right now. So it's a matter of, first of all, the paradigm, I'm going to say, first of all, understanding that it doesn't have to be the way you think it is. Okay. And in the beginning, you're going to be skeptical. That's how it's going to work. Nick, probably right. When you started meeting these guys, like, oh, well, maybe that's BS. Maybe their life, we go down the road. Well, maybe their life's not so great. Like we saw that with, I don't know if you were watching the comments, but when Tracy King's like, yeah, I make $10 million a year, we saw the comments, well, he probably doesn't keep any money. Like what do you net? He might, gross 10. We go down that road of discounting that because of our own insecurities, right?
Yeah, it's like Todd's always saying, like, so if you don't think it's going to work, it probably won't, right? Like but how can you be in the peanut gallery when you don't have all the facts and you've never tried it? Like, it's hard to respect somebody who just makes the criticism but doesn't actually step up to the plate and swing. If you get up to the plate and swing, okay, that's different. But if you've never even tried it, you're in no place to start shooting things down, in my opinion. You got to get out there and swing. Be credible, actually get in the game.
So we will see you at the Craig Proctor Mega Systems for the Market Shift Conference, exclusively for you and your team members, July 28th, 29th, and 30th in Orlando, Florida. Let's go serve big.